Hey, what's up everybody? It is Kellen here from Start Your Systems again, and welcome back to Monster Energy Supercross, the official video game where today we are continuing on with our career mode. And for some reason I'm having this weird gamma overlay on my screen right now with this game where it seems extra bright. I'm not sure what is quite happening here, but I guess we're just gonna go ahead and continue. Hopefully that disappears. It looks really funky on my screen. I don't know why it's doing it. If it's still doing it after this race, I'm probably going to back out and then try to fix it somehow. It's weird because on the preview for the stream, it looks like it's not doing it at all. It looks like, honestly, pretty normal. So I guess maybe it's just something on my end. I don't. It's been doing this lately. I can't even connect to milestone services lately. I've been trying to build some tracks again in this game because I came across a couple old Supercross tracks that I wanted to build. And then it doesn't even freaking connect. So I guess that they're just having tons of issues, you know?
The circles.
Yeah, this looks so stupid. So I guess quit session. Yes.
The waving.
I don't really care where I start in the heat. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing today? Got a friendly 22 coupling of viewers hanging out here today so far. Good to see everybody. Hope you're enjoying your Thursday. Feels nice to say that already. I had a work day that felt very much like a Wednesday today, but obviously it was Thursday, so feeling happy about that. Do I not have the HUD on either? Man, what is going on right now? This game is lagging and looking really weird to me. Again, maybe you guys are not seeing that, but oh my, what the heck? Yeah, this looks like super dumb to me. And I was just lagging a little bit too. I don't know if you guys are able to see that or not. It's alright, we'll make do. I'm probably going to be streaming for the next hour, 15 minutes or so. Usually what I like to do with these career mode live streams now is get a good hour and 15 minutes in. And I'm so far in all these career modes at this point that I'm going to run out of content to do pretty soon, so what I plan on doing in the near future, I'd like to maybe do one more week of the career mode stuff, but a couple people have asked that I do a couple things specifically. One is multiplayer gaming with subscribers, which is definitely going to happen soon. We're going to probably just have a flat-out week of multiplayer streams, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Some people have also asked me to build another track in MX Simulator and do kind of a walkthrough series, so expect that to happen as well. And lastly, people wanted me to do a SYS ride day again, like we did on the SYS Raceway last year. So all of those things are probably going to be coming around sometime. Jesus Christ, I'm riding these tracks terrible right now. Not even gonna freaking qualify out of the heat. Oh, it is the stream too that's lagging? Are you guys seeing that really vibrant gamma overlay too then? Because like I said, the preview that I'm seeing looks like the normal gameplay that you're supposed to see. But then what I'm seeing is like this really kind of bright screen. Man, I really want to triple this section. What I want to do is just get in a freaking transfer spot, and I'm just riding terrible right now. There we go. Jumping over. Oh, come on, and then into the top block. Still get the triple. This track is a track that I really haven't played that much of. I know the track layout pretty well, so it's a track that I'm familiar with, but haven't played it a lot in this game, so I guess I'm a tad rusty. It's alright. Working out a couple kinks. I haven't played Monster Energy Supercross in a good while. Last week I thought people had voted for it, and I was completely wrong. Everybody's wanting to see MX Jose TV All Out or MXGP Pro, and I'm like, no love for Monster Energy Supercross anymore, huh? Like nobody wants to see it. Ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, so you guys are seeing that weird gamma overlay. Alright. Yeah, I guess I'll have to do this whole main event and then go back out and fix it. I don't know why I'm riding so terribly either. I'm still on the stock Yamaha, so I guess that could be a problem here I'm dealing with. So these guys are just challenging. Just beat the timer back across the line. I was hoping to get the white flag. This was Indianapolis, right? I think that's what this is. Yeah, I see the Colts logo in the stands now, of course. Lucas Oil Stadium. Pretty cool looking venue, if I do say so myself. Never been to it in real life, but one that I would like to go to. I like Indianapolis. Indiana was painfully boring to drive through when I drove through it on my road trip, but would love to go to the Indy 500 one day. Triple onto the table. Just couldn't quite get it. Oop. A little inside kicker on that corner that just nudging into, just ever so slightly, clip it, and it just kicks me back over the other way, and I'm just being stupid. What's up, Ryan Chowdhury? My day is going great, man. How about yourself? It's Thursday. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling fresh. We got a Friday to get through tomorrow, and then it's back into the weekend again. I love these 4-day weeks. Fortunately, I got a couple of them coming up pretty soon anyway, without holidays included. I'm taking a couple days off for Motocross the Nations, Friday and the following Monday, so I can party without regret. And then I have a wedding in the middle of October, so I get to take a Friday off for that as well. I always love a little bit of extra time off of work. I'm on a 450. This is the 450 championship. We're on round 10 or 11. We just did Daytona last stream that I did. So we'll probably get through a pretty good amount today. What I'm trying to do is just finish up the whole of the career mode, like 450 series, I guess, by going all the way through to Vegas. Yeah, I don't know what the heck is wrong with my screen. This looks super dumb though. I'm almost level 300 too, which is kind of sad, but whatever. Yeah, Jay, let's go to the Daytona 500. That'd be sick. It's in the middle of February, usually. So, unfortunately, that's kind of fallen around the same time as San Diego Supercross lately. But I would still love to go to the Daytona Supercross, or Daytona 500, I should say. Let's do that, Jay. I like that plan. Yeah, I want to make more videos in this game, Zach. Like I said, I have tried to get online and make the a couple more custom tracks that I found, or not custom tracks, but just Supercross tracks, old Supercross tracks that I wanted to rebuild from like 2004, 2005 era that looked really fun to build and that had all the right objects in this game to build. And then I get online, and of course Milestone servers are garbage, so I couldn't quite make it happen yet, but I do want to do more stuff in this game. Oh my goodness, I'm so close to getting up on that tabletop, it's not even funny. I don't know if I'm gonna play the new Spider-Man game, if I'm honest. I'm not a big action adventure gamer. A lot of my friends play RPGs and stuff like that, but I don't know, I never really super got into that stuff. I even got a copy of Uncharted 4 with my PlayStation 4 and just gave it to somebody that wanted it. I didn't really want to play it, to be honest. Not that they're bad games. I said this before. Somebody ridiculed me because I said that, or they thought I had said Red Dead Redemption was a bad game. I don't think it's a bad game. It's just not something I enjoy playing. Thanks, Solid Mainframe. I love your channel, man. What are you even saying, awesome friend? Something about a zoo? Alright, I'm gonna, after this race is over, I'm gonna try to back out and fix my screen. Not sure what's going on. I gotta try to freaking beat Ryan Dungey here, man. He's making life difficult for me. He's ripping out front. Gotta turn my volume up a little bit on my headphones. I can't even hear the engine on my bike. Actually, that's another thing I'm gonna fix right now. Options, audio. Turn master up a little bit. Let's turn these effects down. And the bike volume up. That's better. I feel like I couldn't even hear the bike before. Ugh. I want to triple that back section, and oh my god, I hate this corner so much. That berm has a little lip right on the entry to it, and I just can't seem to avoid it. So you triple here, and triple again, and then you're supposed to like swing out here and triple into this section, but I can't seem to carry any momentum through this back section. Super annoying. And then you, like, the corners are so poorly built on this track, I hate it. Like, they are all higher above the ground than the rest of the track, so you like bounce into the corner. You can't rail through the berms. Then I have to send it off these Supercross triples. I just want to rail this corner, triple onto the table, but can't do that. Thanks, Porcel. Now I gotta go make some passes happen here. I let Anderson go. Dungey's got a pretty big lead, and I can't seem to find the flow on this track right now. Ah, come on, don't come up short. Ah! And then jump off the track. Are you serious? Let's go! And can't get over that back section. And now is when I wish I had a factory bike. Running this stock stuff is garbage on this track right now. Oh my god, what is with the track? New official tracks. Where? What official tracks? This is Indy 2017 here, my dude. Ah, come on, tough blocks. I need clear track too to, I think, do that line. Oh my god, I just literally cased every jump in that section. Freaking go! What are you doing? Like, the bike's just like blah, 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 through the corner. I'm in second gear. Should be no problem. New official tracks, like when are we going to finally see the 2019 maps, you mean? I don't know. Usually the 2019 Supercross track maps are available to view in like December. So I don't really know when they're going to show them. We're still kind of waiting on the Supercross schedule to come out, so until we get the Supercross schedule, which is going to be September 18th that they're going to release it, I don't think we'll see any new tracks available yet. Just taking Porcel out here. I'm getting tired of these guys, man. They're just in the way. Like, move. Ah, come on. Go, go. Nah, don't jump off the track. Jump to the inside of the corner and jump way over here off the track. Okay, I guess that worked. I didn't even know you could run over those guys off the side of the track. Usually it always resets you. Okay. I don't think that they're going to have the 2018 tracks come out in this game, to be honest with you. If anything, they're going to have a new game altogether come out with 2018 tracks and riders in it, but still no official word on if that's happening or anything, anything like that. So really no news of that, I can tell you. What I can tell you is that I have replicated pretty much every Supercross track from round 7 on in this game, and you can go back and watch the videos I did on that, and then you can also find them on the PC. They're under SYS underscore and then track name, so you'll just have to search SYS and you'll find it. Oh, come on. Needed to turn a little bit more. What's up, James Paschal? Who will win the Monster Cup? Heck, I don't know. I'm too busy worrying about donations before Monster Cup, bro. Well, happy birthday tomorrow, Zach. It's kind of weird. When I turned 14, I felt like I was finally a teenager at that point. Like, 13, yeah, you're a teenager technically, but 14 just sounded more like official. 13 still sounds a little kiddish to me. Get that triple. Ugh. Can't quite get all the way over it. Yeah, so Plessinger is supposedly going to pick the number 7, and the first time we would see him running number 7 is at Monster Cup this year. And I mean, I'm totally fine with it. I know some people are going to be up in arms about it and be like, oh my god, it's James Stewart's number, you can't wear that number, blah 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 blah. And I just like, I don't really care. Like, that's totally fine to me if he runs number 7. I mean, Blake Baggett took number 4, and you know, Carmichael was more legendary, I would say, than Stewart. Like, Stewart had an amazing career, but his statistics don't match up to Ricky's. And Baggett has 4, so like, who cares? I think if Plessinger wants 7, he can take 7. I don't play this game that much because honestly people don't vote for me to play it much anymore. I've included it in a lot of our career mode links. Like, if you follow us on Twitter at SYS on YT, you can vote for if I'm going to play this game or not every week, and it just hasn't been voted for. So finally got voted in this week, and I've been wanting to do more custom tracks, but freaking milestone servers are garbage. So Can I even get to Anderson or Roxon here? These guys are blowing my doors off. I have no chance against these guys, apparently. I want to get this triple-triple, too. Damn, and I can't seem to nail that corner smooth enough. Yeah, Stu's never coming back. He's not going to announce it, but he retired. It's over. He's got 2 kids now. I'm a little surprised he's gone so far out of the limelight because he still runs a gear company. Like 7MX is his company. So he should be promoting that, but he really hasn't. And he finally showed up at the new 7MX headquarters last week and showed his face a little bit. But still, like, I don't know, James, like you have your own company here. Like you should be repping that company a little bit more. Oh my God, I can't believe I got second there. Okay.
A quick look at the final result.
All right, picked up a second. Cool beans. Go through all that garbage, and I'm going to try to exit out of game real fast. So hang on just a second. Let's see if I can't try to fix this problem with it not really working. I don't get what it's doing. It wasn't really doing this when I was trying to play it yesterday. And it still looks like it's doing it. I don't get it. Yeah, it's still doing it. Why is it doing this? My opinion of the number situation, because Carson, you just asked, I feel like single-digit numbers should belong to 450 champions and make wearing the number more prestigious. I mean, like, that's a good thought about it, but my opinion is we should just scrap this whole permanent number thing to begin with. Like, I think it's kind of silly. Yes, that some of these riders have used their numbers as, like, marketability, like James with having the 7 brand gear company, and then you know, Chad had 22 Motorsports, so I can understand wanting to use it to market it. Oh my God, this game is being so dumb right now. Let's fix it if I can't change it now. So I get that aspect of it, but like I thought it was kind of cool, like in the old days where like if somebody got hurt, I'm trying to remember like who was the most recent example of this. So like Doug Henry, right? He was the national champion outdoors in 97, but he missed almost all of Supercross, if I remember correctly. So he won the national championship and, you know, had the number 1 plate in 98 outdoors, but because he missed all of Supercross, he didn't earn very many points overall, so he ended up with number 19, as opposed to like years before he was number like 2, he was number 5 and 4, and I thought that was better. Like, I don't understand why they don't do that now. I guess we're just stuck with this screen looking super dumb. Oops, that wasn't what I wanted to do. Where are we next? Detroit? Let's mess with the bike a little bit here. Let's go back to Suzuki. I guess I'll run that one and change the rider outfit. Whoops. Oh, come on. Let's just run the red and the Suzuki. And Detroit. Thanks, Josh637. I am not the best on YouTube, I promise you. There's people out there that make way cooler content than I do. I wish I could make some of the cool content that they do, but I don't. But I appreciate that you think so. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm gonna smoke these guys. Now that I'm on a full-fledged factory machine, this probably is gonna be a little too easy. Whole shot. Okay, or not. Man, the Suzuki sounds so much different than the Yamaha I was just on. Turn! Oh, I remember this track. 2017 Detroit. Damn near won my very first MX Simulator Supercross race on this. I led 9 laps of the main event, 250 class, and I crashed on lap 12 with 3 laps to go, or whatever it was, 3 or 4 laps to go. Oh man, ended up 3rd, I think it was. So mad. Oh well. I guess I'll just go down in the history books as having never won an MX Simulator Pro Supercross. Whoop. Man, this track is funky. Did I maybe I turned the gamma options way up or something? Image configuration. No, the gamma's not wildly up. And I can turn it way down so maybe it looks a little bit, no, that looks kind of dumb. It looks a little bit better than it was, but it still looks kind of weird. And what's weird is that, like I said, on the preview screen, it shows completely normal, but I still have this dumb looking like white overlay on it. I don't get it. Oh, it is way too late for me to win an MX Simulator Supercross race. I do have 2, so it used to be Race Factory and EMF was all European Supercross, so I did race a couple seasons of European Supercross, which was on the same exact tracks that we race in Race Factory Gaming. And I won 2 450 Supercross races in that. I beat Hunter Root straight up in Santa Clara in 2015, I think it was. Yeah, 2015 Santa Clara, I won the 450 main. And 2014 Vegas, I beat Fjellberg and won the 450 main there too. So I won a couple EMF mains, but I never won a Race Factory Gaming main event. Finished second a lot. I was so close here at Detroit. Alright, I gotta start making some more passes again here. These guys are... just keep on beating me, I guess, even though I'm on a factory bike now. The AI seemingly has gotten better since I last played, or maybe I'm just worse. Probably the latter. Alright, I gotta get up to Porcel. It's kind of funny that he's called Chris Porcel in this game. I don't think I've ever heard him referred to as Chris Porcel. Christophe Porcel. Yeah, I was watching some old videos, some 2010 Supercross videos, I think it was, last night. And damn, dude, Porcel was good. I wish that Porcel could have gone straight from his 250 Supercross titles to the 450 class in Supercross without getting boned over by Kawasaki. I think that dude would have won some races, man. He was freaking good. He had such sick, smooth style. I think it would have translated perfectly to a 450. He would have moved up right into that season where 2011 everybody was going after it. Dungey was defending champion. Kennard, Stu, Reed, Villapoto, Dungey, they all took the title to Vegas. Can you imagine if Porcel was on a factory Kawasaki rookie year right there as well? Like, I don't know if he would have been in the title hunt, but man, that would have been pretty sick to see. Well, the AI isn't that hard in this game, but it is hard on exclusive tracks. Like, some tracks, the AI turned all the way up will suck still. And some tracks, the AI turned all the way up, which it is. They're still pretty hard to beat. Ah, come on with blowing this corner. Alright, I guess I'm just going down the inside of the track here. I don't think I'm gonna transfer on. Nope. Darn.
That's it. Checkered flag. And the end of the first quarter.
I guess we're going to semi number 1 or whatever the hell. A little annoying. I hate how many screens you have to click through just to go to the next thing. Like, just save all that stuff for later. I'll look at it all later.
The first quarter.
Nah. What the hell? Okay, that tough block is made of cement. Just came in and it just flung me backwards. Maybe it's not made of cement. Maybe it's made of a trampoline. That thing just moved me out of the way. I did blow it exactly like my career. Completely just blew it up. Pulled the pin on the grenade. Game over. Dude, why are all these guys in the semi, man? Go through the heats. It's much easier. Take it from me. Just got to get top 5 out of this semi, which I'm almost about to do. If I can get around Pike. Oh my goodness, somebody's flying and there's tough blocks everywhere. I don't know what the heck just happened. Ah, hate that you can't land turning in a corner. What happened to me being good at this game, man? I'm sucking now. I know, Drunk Kellen would not have to raise a semi. And I have a beer poured and it's sitting on my desk. I'm not even drinking it, man. This is rookie moves. I've got to start stepping my game up here, though. If I don't even make it to the main event in Detroit, man, I'm just going home empty-handed. Gonna get fired from my own team at this point. Supercross triple is so hard to clear right here. You have to somehow get speed to do it. Play sim after do more track walks. Well, the track walks are videos, not live streams. So we will not be doing a track walk right meow. And since people voted for me to play Monster Energy Supercross the game today, that is what we are playing. If you would like to play something else during the week, please follow us on Twitter at SYSOnYT and vote for something different. Dude, who are these people? Patrick Elkins and Johnny Taylor running 1 and 2? You guys are smoking it. gotta turn off the suck and turn on the race wind speed here because this is ridiculous. I'm losing in a semi. Out of the points lead, I can't even win a semi. Enough of this nonsense. I'm going to the front. I also remember this race in real life, Detroit. This race was almost Dylan Ferrandis' first career Supercross win. And it was, I think, that was Jordan Smith's first Supercross win. Maybe his second, actually. No, I think it was his first. Roblox motocross. What could they improve upon on the sequel of this game? I think the physics do need a touch up. I think you can kind of just plow through things too easily. I think it needs to be a little bit more refined. Like you actually have to hit rhythms pretty smoothly and carry speed and stuff like that. They need to fix the acceleration. The acceleration is terrible, but then the top speed is too high. They need to kind of meet in the middle a little bit here. For the win! In the semi! Oh, look at me looking back, like, and then just throwing it. It's yard sale.
The
right.
semifinal is over.
Made it.
First five
Going to the main. All them other dudes going to the LCQ. Sucks to suck. We're good, though. I might honestly hit level 300 today. That's impressive, I guess. But yeah, slow down the top speed, increase acceleration. Don't change the physics too much. Maybe add something more along the lines of, you know, in-air physics being a little bit better. But I wouldn't say like change it a ton, because then you're starting to change it around too much, and you're starting to lose the quality of the game. Because I thought this game had pretty good physics already. The tracks that they 3D scanned in are pretty wonky. Of course, I'm gonna start burping. I take one sip of a beer and now I'm just start burping all the time. But they need to kind of work on 3D scanning tracks in a little bit better. I think these ones are a little wonky. I mean, graphics look great. I can't tell if the rear wheel thing still happens or the rear wheel spins at the same constant speed. I think it does. That's something that they should also fix. I wouldn't say the tracks are too narrow. I think they're actually spot on for, you know, what they are in Supercross, which is why they're 3D scanned. I think they did a pretty good job making things one-to-one scale. I mean, you may think the tracks are too narrow, but I promise you, like, go walk a Supercross track, you'll be blown away how steep everything is and how narrow the lanes are. You do not have a lot of room to move around on those things. So I think that's all fine. I think that the scaling is good. The graphics are pretty good. I don't know. I think they could really do with just making a couple minor fixes. Obviously, they need to fix the server issues that they've had. The server issues have been ridiculous. Multiplayer is unplayable in this game. But it was a good game to start. I think that just some minor fixes, and then they have a better game, and then next year a better game, and so on and so forth. And yeah, the whoops definitely need to be fixed. I mean, you can kind of, when you're building a track by yourself, you can kind of make your own whoops with a leader, you know, a low whoop as a leader, and then 3-foot singles after that. And those work out perfectly as whoops. Like, you can hit them completely as you should in real life. But these small whoops are janky and don't do anything. Like, I can just get into 5th gear and just blow right through them. I really hope that if they do come out with a Monster Energy 2, though, Monster Energy Supercross, the game 2, that they keep the track editor and then add some, like, features to the track editor, like maybe, you know, the possibility of making sand, or maybe even something as cool as if you ever played Excitebike 64, you could create your own track design like element, like so use little nodes to make your own rhythm section, if you will. You didn't have to use preset jumps. You could seriously make your own deal. So I hope that they do something like that with the track editor as well, where you can completely design your own step on, step offs, or table jumps, or big singles, or whatever, instead of just the preset stuff that they give you. I understand it might be a little tough to do, and then uploading all that stuff online may not work the greatest, but that's something I would ask for them to change in the track editor. Otherwise, track editor is awesome. Career mode definitely needs some improvements. They need to make it kind of worth your while to go through the small ranks first and win that and get sponsorships and things like that. I wish that they would make it so you could get on factory teams, but I understand licensing and stuff like that. It's pretty tough. Factory teams don't want you to replicate them in a video game. I've heard of people before replicating factory Honda graphics in MX Simulator and getting cease and desist letters. So they don't mess around with that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think it would be pretty tough for them to combine MXGP and Monster Energy Supercross into one game, because they're buying the licensing rights for two completely different series that I don't think would want to necessarily be affiliated with each other. They're not buying the rights for Monster Energy Supercross from the FIM. They're buying it from Feld Entertainment. Feld owns the rights to Monster Energy Supercross, so they could deny them the rights to build a game. So to do that and then not necessarily combine the games together, I don't think that that'll ever happen. I mean, it's a lot of groundwork to do. And I saw a donation just came in. I gotta get to a section of the track where I can actually see it. Restored 420 donating $4.20. Thank you. And he says Scooty Puff Jr., his dad finally paid him child support. Here's all the lunch money for the week. Oh, jeez. Well, I appreciate the donation nonetheless. And that is a nice reminder to any of you that are hanging out today with me that you can super chat a donation, or you can go to the link below and donate as well. The link below will take you to a donation page where you can write a message. You can also super chat. If you super chat a donation, you get the PlayStation 1 intro sound effect with your donation, and if you donate on the link below, you get Jimmy D ripping a two-stroke as a sound effect, which you just heard. So thank you, Restored 420, for the donation. Man, Mooscan's making this thing pretty dang tough. I'm actually laying it down against Dungy and the rest of the guys, which I was not doing in the heat race, but I just can't keep touch with Marvin right now. It's not for a lack of trying. I am putting in some pretty decent effort here. I don't know what you mean by show you my settings. I haven't done anything to the bike. If you're talking about my game settings, I don't really know what to tell you. I haven't changed much with that either. This bike skin is I think it's the Blackbird Racing Suzuki skin. That's another thing that you just brought up about adding classic Fox or TLD gear. One thing that I think would be kind of cool if these games started doing is, you know, they're already working with the OEMs on some level to get these types of bikes in game. I think it would be kind of cool to bring back vintage bikes, like legitimately have like a 1975 Yamaha 125 as part of the game, you know, just as an example, or a 1984 Honda 250, kind of like they do in the F1 games now, where they have, you know, the 1994 Williams or the 1988 McLaren or the, you know, 1976 Lotus, you know, things like that. I think it'd be kind of cool to have a Bull Taco or a CZ Can-Am, something like that in the game, but obviously that's kind of tough to get the rights on because those companies don't exist. So if you just go through the current companies that exist and still had motorcycles back then, that'd be kind of cool to have in the game, at least in my opinion, just to see what it'd feel like to have those types of bikes and limited suspension, and the physics would react different on the bikes, of course. I do not play Fortnite, so please, if you are a friend of mine on PlayStation 4, do not send me Fortnite invites. I don't have the game. That's something that happens a lot. My wife and I, we get on, we're chilling, we're watching Netflix, and then I just get bombarded with Fortnite notifications, and I'm like, dude, I don't even got the game, bro. Like, take a seat and relax. Between preload and clutch as improvements for this game, I would choose the clutch, because you do not need to use the clutch for any reason in this game whatsoever. Nor do you need to use it in MX Simulator, which is one of my biggest pet peeves about Sim. Because in real life, except on the Alta, you need to use the clutch a lot, feathering the throttle out of the corners, shifting, all that kind of stuff. And in this game, you don't use the clutch for anything, and it's not even worth a damn on the starts. So I think that they really could improve clutch physics in this game. That would be one thing I wish they would do. Ooh, Dungy yard sale. If there was a game mode like the WWE games have, where you can go back and play historic matches, would be cool, but SX races like you could from St. Louis. Yeah, so that's that's a good point, that I wish that they would also include classic races as well. But that's what I was talking about at the beginning of this stream, is that I've actually gone back and started like archiving and trying to redraw some of these classic Supercross tracks that I've found, and you really can't go much further back than like the mid 90s, because like anything like 95 and before, they used like some very different obstacles in Supercross than they use now. Like there was a lot of whoop sections and kind of like mogul sections, and then several tabletops and like big doubles and stuff like that. But I've found like some 98 Supercross tracks, some like 2001 Supercross tracks that I've redrawn and wanted to build in this game. But the stupid milestone servers are crashing every time I get online, and it kicks me out of the track editor. And I don't know why in the world you can't use a track editor in just single player. Like, I don't get that, but one of these days I want to get in and start building some of these classic Supercross tracks and then playing them and either talking about the races that happened on them or what have you.
What a great race.
All right, Marvin whooped up on me, but still taking the red plate. At a pretty nice points lead actually right now. And how far have I leveled up? Another 91,000 credits. And level 298 now. So yeah, one more race, we're going to hit 300. Okay, let's change bike again. And someone was begging for the KTM, so we'll do that. We'll go on to that one, but actually I want to change customize it. Graphics kit. Put that there. And right plate. Bang. And I have most of the components on there already. So we'll select that and then custom rider. We'll customize this guy. Suit. Let's go with Alpine Stars. Run some maybe orange and blue here. Yeah, I want to do the orange and blue up here. Yes. Helmet 6D. And now do. Showy helmets I feel like used to look really cool, and now they kind of don't. Like, they haven't really innovated the helmet around much. Is there an orange Swami helmet? Not really. It's full red, full white. And then the 7 helmets are basically bells. Yeah, let's run a 7 helmet, why not? I think it looks pretty cool. Boots. If I run an Alpine Star gear, I clearly have to run Alpine Star boots. Just looks silly if you don't. Got to run a little orange in there. And goggles. Oh, man, the Oakleys always look so clean on bells. I can't get away from that clean look. Gotta go with the air brakes. Let's go white and gray. And what do I want to run on my butt patch? So I've unlocked a couple of these down here. So close to a couple others. Have I unlocked any other of the bottom ones? I know I have one unlocked down here. I have King of the Hill unlocked. But nope, haven't gotten any of these others yet. Gotta complete some objectives to get those. Let's do That's Harsh. That looks nice. And there we go. Nice little KTM setup here. And we're headed to the Dome at the America Center, St. Louis, which is a track I built in MX Simulator on my Kellen Brower House 2016 compound. So this is a track you could legitimately go play at my house compound in MX Simulator right now if you wanted to. And another race that I finished second in. Good memories, good memories. Oh, stream cut out for a few seconds? That's weird. This game doesn't really have preload. It has like seat bouncing, so you can like lean back and lurch forward, which I guess, you know, is kind of preloading-ish, but it doesn't really like lurch you any higher. It's kind of just a thing that's there. Whole shot. Got it. This is another track that I have not played a whole lot of in this game. Oh, this KTM is like a cheater bike, man. It's so fast. This was the race that Chad Reed infamously blocked Ryan Dungey when he was catching up to Eli Tomac with the race lead. Created the whole blue flag gate situation. People definitely have modded this game on PC. And those guys have sent me the mods to download before, but I don't know, man. Like, my whole point of playing these games and like discussing them with you guys is to show you like the true game, And a lot of you guys are console players anyway, and you can't get those mods on consoles. So I feel like it's a little disingenuous to download those mods and use them when a lot of you guys out there can't use them anyway. So that's why I never really try to use them. Like, it's cool that those guys are modding it, and it's totally fine. Like, I'm not saying it's bad, but it's just never something I really was super into, I guess. If I wasn't streaming for you guys, I would probably download them and run them myself. But, yeah, I don't know. You can get mods, though. There are mods for this game. Ooh, riding the tough blocks. Yeah, I'm a little surprised that, you know, Milestone, not only do they let people mod their games, but they kind of don't really care. Like, a lot of these guys, they replicate real life bikes, you know, and riders and stuff like that. Like, Eli Tomac is not in this game. However, the mods that I've seen out there have Eli Tomac, you know, replica gear sets and whatnot. And like I said, I'm totally fine with it. I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm surprised that these companies don't get kind of uptight about that stuff, because like, it is technically illegal for them to recreate that. So, but whatever. Dude, I am so excited for Motocross of Nations, man. I cannot wait. It feels like it is so far away, and I know it's only a month away now, but man. I just, I don't think I could be more excited for it. My fingers are crossed that it doesn't rain, because I would love to, you know, vlog the whole experience and meet a ton of people and get them in on the vlog and stuff like that. But if it starts raining, like, it's going to be kind of hard to do that, because I feel like a lot of people are just going to be hiding out and not really, you know, whatever. Some people get wild and crazy, and I'd imagine Redbud's just going to be an absolute party regardless, but, you know, like, if it's thundering and lightning and all this stuff like that, people are just going to be hiding out, man. That's kind of lame. So I hope it stays dry and we have, like, a full, solid, sunny race weekend. But I'm so excited for Motocross Nations, man. I don't know if they're going to make the AI harder in this game. I think they're pretty much done with anything to do with this game, clearly, because they don't seem to touch the servers anymore. But, yeah, like, the AI seems to be really challenging on some tracks and just super easy on other tracks, which I don't really get. But whatever. Thanks, MX dude. I appreciate that you've been here from day one, man. Honestly, like, I think that's so cool that there's, like, I really don't look at the number of people that we have following us, which is, it's really cool. But, like, all of you guys that are hanging out here and that have been here for a while as well, like, you guys are really cool people to me, because you've kind of seen it all come from, honestly, nothing to as big as it is now. Honestly, like, it's still growing all the time. I'm super excited about the progress with SYS. All right, hit level 300, but it's rad that you guys are still here. Like, I'm surprised that you aren't bored of me yet. Benjamin wants to know, how can you watch Motocross of Nations? I'm pretty sure that it's going to be streamed somewhere in the United States, like it was on CBS Sports last year. And I'd imagine it's going to be something like that again. But you can also buy the Weekend MX of Nations pass on mxgptv.com. It usually is like a full weekend thing that you can purchase. You get Saturday qualifying, time practices, the B main and the A main stuff to watch. And I think last year for the donations in Matterley, the whole weekend package was like $19.99 or something like that. And if you get it early enough, sometimes they give you a t-shirt with it, but I don't know if that's going to be a deal this year or not. I have never been to a convention. I would love to go, and living in San Diego, we have Comic-Con here every year. So I think I would probably start with that, but no, I haven't been to E3, PAX, STGDQ, or anything like that. Oop. I'll be getting an Xbox One soon enough. That's gonna happen. Just got to convince the wife that it's a worthwhile investment. No, she's fine with it, but right now we're a little tight on money. We just spent a crap ton of money on our wedding, and then we're going to Michigan next month, then Arizona after that, then Texas 2 months after that. So we're traveling a lot, and we're still paying off dues for the wedding and still have student loan debt. So we're a little bit tight on cash sometimes, not all the time, but Xbox One isn't at the top of my priorities of things I would like to buy at the moment either. I have seen the trailers for Assetto Corsa Competizione. It looks sick. I'm actually excited to get it. I had a Assetto Corsa before, and that is another game I'll probably get. You do not need to send me $500, honestly. I will get an Xbox One, just not right now. I mean, I'm not going to turn down $500. I'm just telling you, you don't have to. Thanks, OBS modding and editing. Super excited about the marriage, honestly. We just started getting all of our videos back from our videographer. So we've been watching those last couple nights, and yep, a little emotional. Good to see it all again. Makes the wife cry, so yep, good stuff. All right, this has been a much easier race to manage than was Detroit. Muscan was making life tough for me in Detroit, and so far, I haven't had too much problems. It's a KTM, I'm telling you. KTM's just making things so much easier. No, I'm kidding. It's, who cares? People read way too much into what bike is the best these days. Like, who really cares? Like, a Suzuki always finishes last in these shootouts anymore because they haven't really redeveloped their bike that much. Lately they've started to, but the engine's still way off. But it really doesn't matter. Me, you know, Joe Motocross out there at Paula, we're not going pro, so we don't need all the power that a Suzuki 450 is going to give us. Like, we'll be fine without having a factory Yamaha motor in our bike, so it doesn't really make a huge difference. Riding over some top blocks, we're good. Whew, it's a close one. Yeah, I've also heard that too, that the KTMs aren't that great. The 2019 model's the one that basically Marvin's been riding. I don't know why that is though. I mean, seems like the chassis looks just as good as it was before, and they lightened the bike just a little bit as well. The power has always been a non-issue with KTM, so I'm not too sure what would have changed that drastically about it, that it wasn't good. I haven't ridden the bikes myself to say, but it's seeming a little weird that it's not as good as it has been. I mean, the KTM and the Husqvarna has literally won the most shootouts, like the last 4 or 5 years. Quad onto the table after the finish. Yeah, well, I would gladly triple onto the table, which is what it is. But unfortunately, I'm terrible at this game, apparently, so I can't do it. Oh, but I almost quadded into that rhythm section. Yeah, we got, what, 3.5 minutes to go? I'll try your triple onto the table. Yeah, nope, still trash. Quad over the table? Who can do that? I can't even get close to tripling on. Ah, just missed tire tapping it. We're doing pretty good, John Lillywhite. How you doing? Hope you're doing better that you're here now. That's my goal, at least. Entertainment. You can jump over that table? I call lies. I think you need to DM me on Instagram. Show me. Because I don't, how do you get the angle? Look, okay, fine, I got the triple onto the table, but that angle is harsh, man. That's a pretty sharp corner. Like, maybe if the top blocks are a little bit further out of the way, I could see it, but I don't know, man. I think you're blowing a little bit of smoke there. Yeah, the dual exhaust thing has never been my favorite thing with the Hondas either. And one thing that looks really weird is my buddy just got an Alta. Dude, the thing having no pipe at all looks extra weird. Like, I don't know why the pipe specifically sticks out to me, because obviously there's no engine noise. So like that should be a weird thing too. But like just watching a bike roll around and there's no pipe on it, I'm just like, this thing's moving? Like it just looks like a BMX bike rolling around out there. Alright, this is going to be the last race too, because we're over an hour now. So after this race is over, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of screenshotting action for the thumbnail of this video, and I'll keep talking to you guys on the way out. Just so you know, so you don't, after this race is immediately over, you're not leaving, because I'm still going to hang around. I'm still going to chat with you guys just a little bit more. Can double quad that almost. $10-hour workday, 3 days off. Watching the god of motocross games. I am not the god of motocross games. That is way too much pressure put on my shoulders. I think you should dethrone me and put it on somebody else, because I would recommend somebody else over me anyway. Oh my goodness, I didn't even see that tough block. Alright, I'm going to try your land off the side of the track quad over thing here that you keep talking about, MX Dude. If I can land on the track in the first place. So you land over here apparently and blow that way up. Yeah, I didn't even get close. Waza! Waza! Classic commercial. I ride a 2002 CR250. Oh, get carried, Freeze. Hop in my backpack. I'm taking you to higher places. My Instagram is just my name, Kellen Brower. KellenBrauer. You can then see my Honda CR250 on my Instagram. Whoa, whoa. Yep, that was not a good line. Thanks, Jaden Indiero. Glad to see you've been a fan for so long, my dude. I appreciate it. Well, I'm sorry, MX dude. I wasn't able to bust the quad, but I am going to take the dub, and I'm happy about that, so we're good. Scrub over this tabletop here. Oh, baby. Yard sale. Flying backwards. All right, let's take a thumbnail screenshot. Let's see, where do I want to take a thumbnail from? Oh my goodness, who did I send flying there? Holy moly, Cole Seeley landed on me. That dude, he's out of there. Later. How high did he go before he reset? All right, right there. Let's take a look at the camera. Oh my god, dude, he is up there. Cole Seeley, please come back down to earth. I wonder if I could... Oh, can I... Thompson, Roxon, Anderson, Millsap, Seeley. Boom. X. Oh, wait, no. Why is it on me? Or is it only on his bike? No, what? I don't want it to be on me. I want it to be on Seeley. Damn it. Seeley, where are you going? Please come back. All right. Let's continue on. Oop, I actually went all the way back. My bad.
What a tremendous...
All right, let's find a good spot for a screenshot. Did I scrub anything super hard? Doesn't look like it. Looks like I was just pretty steady Eddie here. Boring, boring. Hauling butt, though. I have never raced off-road, per se. I have been to desert races, but didn't race in them. And I have raced Grand Prix events, so like Glen Helen, which is one of my local tracks, they have Grand Prix, which is like, they make like a massive, literally like 25-minute lap time racetrack, and I've raced those before. Those are usually like hour and a half to 2 hour races, so you get like 4 or 5 laps in. I never raced like a full-fledged off-road event. Yes, Mr. Slothy Games, I will be getting Ride 3. That is a plan of mine. Oh, Ghost Dad 1v1 in you in Supercross? Let's do it. You need the clout. Oh, I'm gonna take you down. Oh, thanks, Nye Tiger 335 for the sub. I appreciate it. Still just looking for a good spot to take a screenshot. I scrubbed over the over-under bridge on like the last lap, so I think maybe I'll do that. In fact, right trigger, the right bumper is like way fast forwarding. That's what I wanted to do. So here, oh, look at it. That was like super low to the ground. Oh my goodness, I'm practically touching the finish line jump. Look, oh my goodness. I have to take a screenshot of that. Look at how low to the ground I am. Oh my goodness. The steez level on this is unreal. Back up. I'm trying. There we go. Nice. Little tilt of the camera there. Let's get a Nice screenshot going here. Add some contrast, a little saturation. Let's turn the brightness down just a tad. Actually, we'll leave it. I don't like sepia tone in a vignette. Doesn't seem to change much there. I don't throw down hard in sim anymore. I used to. I definitely don't anymore. And that is a lovely screenshot here.
The final checkered flag of the night is...
Yeah, nobody cares, Ralph. All right.
You can tell
Taking the dub. A 1 St. Louis, which was, I think, round 13. I now have level 300 level. It's kind of ridiculous. That's cool, Caleb. You raised GNCCs. Let's see. What do we have left on the season? I think we're on round 14 now. But it doesn't really say. Let's see. On the side there, we did St. Louis. So we have Seattle, Salt Lake, East Rutherford, and Vegas to get through. Today we did Indy, Detroit, and St. Louis. So hopefully one more stream and we will wrap up career mode. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in to another live stream here on Start Your Systems. We have gone through 3 more races of the career mode in Monster Energy Supercross the game. We had fun. We talked moto. You guys asked me more questions. And yeah, can't thank you guys enough. Big shout out to Restored420 again for the donation. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And thanks to all of you again for tuning in to the live stream. So we'll catch you guys in another stream here soon. But for Kellen here at Start Your Systems, I'm out. We'll see you guys later.